You're so wonderful. Live life, prepare. I don't like this. You gotta go. I don't like your spirit today. It's not.
It's not giving what it's supposed to have given gave.
What it's supposed.
I started like 20 seconds ago.
You did?
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Yo, what's good? Yo, episode 5. Did But I'm Mad podcast. You feel me? It's the vibes. She could get out if we don't do this like this.
Good for the bride.
Anyway, alright, so let's get straight into it. So this episode, right? You feel me? A lot of times we really talk about I don't remember what we talk about usually. I know last episode we were talking about females last episode because I remember we were talking about
I should have.
No, it was because we were talking about the NLE Chopper situation.
Oh, I don't know that.
and then we were talking about the situation with P&B. How P&B died, but it was like everybody's like his bitch, whatever. Yeah,
R&B.
Right. So, but this episode, you feel me? We're gonna talk about we're talking about relationship behavior. You feel me? What's the difference between relationship behavior and single person behavior? You feel me? Type stuff. Because I feel like a lot of times it gets like overlooked or stepped over. Because I feel like a lot of times people and especially in this it's literally in this generation alone, they feel like that they're in a relationship, but like they can still do the same stuff that they was doing when they were single.
No, you're bugging out.
Not understanding why we think we can do that.
Bugging out. Once you say that you want to be with somebody, like you're making a connection. Therefore, you need communication. You need trust. You need honesty.
You feel me?
Like, is this an open relationship? No. Is this polygamous relationship? Polyamorous relationship? No. Boo-boo. You're mine and I'm yours.
Exactly. But this is the thing. Not even so much. I mean, people cheat, niggas cheat, everybody cheat. You feel me? Cheating is gonna be what it is. But I'm talking about like even some more of the stuff like how people like example. Alright, so say if you talking to somebody, right? I'm a nigga, so this is like really from my perspective. Like just how like we're not here to use racist terms.
Oh.
No. So example, like say if you talking to somebody, you feel me? And like no, say if you dated somebody, not talking to somebody, you dating them. Like you feel me? And it's like you dated somebody, then it's like what they do, like what y'all do, like sex, whatever, boom. Yeah, do that stuff. So it's like I don't wanna say like y'all bodies like belong to each other, but like in a sense, you know what I mean? Like it's not supposed to be seen, for me, by everybody. If
you're talking about clothes.
Yeah, like just because it's my thing. I feel like personally, if a girl who's in a relationship, I feel like she should change the way she dress. Like I don't think you should dress the same when you're in a relationship as well when you're single. Because I feel like when you dress the way you are when you're single on purpose, so you can get into a relationship or get with somebody, whether it be in a relationship or whether it just be sexual or straight, but a purpose. But if you get that relationship, then I don't think you would dress in the same way if you're single. I don't think that makes any sense.
I mean, sometimes it depends on people's mindset. On the woman's mindset, because sometimes the girl might like dress in a risque manner, that's the word or whatever, for the nigga.
Yeah. Oh, I know, but it's the thing.
I mean, even though yes, people might be looking, but she really in her mind was doing it for the nigga.
All right, so let me ask you this question.
Some girls, I don't know about.
Let me ask you this question. Nowadays. What about for the girls who do it when a nigga ain't around?
Then that's clearly for other people. And then, but the thing is, don't be wearing all of this stuff and then you're going to be mad when niggas is going to try to do something or catcalling or whatever, yada, yada, yada. Like, you know what you do. And I'm not saying that it's right for niggas to be, like, doing all of that stuff or try to grab your ass or something. But I'm saying, like, this is the world we live in. So you know that when you go outside, you know niggas is gonna turn around to look if you have something there. Like this is just the world. Just it doesn't mean that it's the right world, but this is reality. Like
Yeah.
it's just the world we live in.
Yeah,
So-
I think this is what I think. I think that one of the so basically, so it's like if you're in a relationship, right? You feel me? And it's like you dress a certain type of way. I feel like some niggas don't care. Some niggas don't care. Some niggas' philosophy is this: they'd be like, "Well, you could look all you want, but I'm the one hitting." So it's like, what's the difference? I think that's stupid personally in my head, but it's what do what you want to do. But I feel like personally, I feel like if you mess with if you're a girl, you mess with a nigga, and like if you dress like that, like you feel me? If you're gonna like go outside and you're gonna dress like that, then it's like I feel like that's low key a disrespect to your nigga because it's like you're showing like everybody like yo this is what I have and like because
Yeah.
this thing if you dress a certain way most niggas don't think you single because they don't think that there's no way in the world a nigga gonna let you out the house dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? Some shit.
And then the females be like, "Oh, that means your nigga's just insecure, or whatever, yada yada yada." But it's like, how are you insecure? You just don't want nobody else seeing what you have. Like, what's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. And I
Like,
think
it's for you, especially if you're married and you have like a legal
Yeah.
type thing.
I feel
Then
like
that's definitely for you.
I feel like I heard a nigga say one time he was like he was like don't I think he said don't date a bad bitch if you can't handle a bad bitch.
But she's gonna wear whatever she wants.
But I'm like my nigga that's stupid. I think that's stupid. I can't just think it's dumb because I'm like bro I get it but I get when you dress the way you want to dress if you're single you have no obligation to nobody you do what the hell you want when you want with who you want. I get that. What I don't get, however, is when people do stuff, is when you're gonna do what you wanna do, act like do what you wanna do, basically, and like, and be in a relationship. That's what I don't get. Because to me, it's like that to me it just look like you again, like I said before, like you look like you don't have respect for the nigga that you with. Cause I feel like you have respect for the nigga that you with, you're not gonna sit there and show every other nigga what you got. And oh my god, I hate the argument. Oh, I'm not dressing for them. This is for me. Stop lying. Why are we lying? You're just telling lies. When you dress up on purpose, and think about it, it's for niggas too. It's for human beings. When you get dressed and you put effort into an outfit, you're doing it so that people could take notice. Like you want somebody to look at you like, damn,
Obviously.
that's like fire. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going outside and looking fire just to get like just because like out of the blue.
This is all facts. Like when I know somebody's gonna be there, I dress accordingly. Anyways, because I know, so I'm gonna dress accordingly,
That's
and I'm
what I'm
gonna move
saying.
accordingly,
That's
and
what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
pose accordingly.
That's what I'm
Like,
But that's the thing. Like females be lying their asses all about
I don't
it.
understand what you're lying for. The truth is the truth. Like,
You lying their asses off. Be like, no, this is not for him.
You know you did
this
it.
is for
You
me.
know you did it.
I'm like, what's for you? How is you ass out,
Lies.
titties out for you? What? You know what? This is one of the best
you
arguments.
see yourself all the time.
One of the best arguments I heard was if you dress like that and you feel like this is for you, stay your ass home. Walk around in the mirror.
Because-
Just walk and look at stuff in the mirror because it's for you, right? So go look in the mirror.
It's
You know you look good.
definitely
Look in the mirror. It's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. You're doing it because you want other people to look at you. That's
also,
fine.
I feel like even when they go out
Yeah.
walking that way, if a girl was to say like if they were a lesbian or whatever, or just a regular girl, if they was to say it would be like empowerment, whatever, yada yada yada. Even if a lesbian was to say
Yeah.
it, but they just when a man
niggas say
says
it, it's
this,
the issue.
it's a whole problem. Oh, why you looking at me like that? Sexualizing me, sexualizing. No, so are the lesbians. Like, it's anybody nowadays. Like,
And then the funny thing about it is, it's like they don't even do it to all niggas. What I realized is that they only do it to niggas who they don't find attractive. Cause if a good looking nigga is outside and
That's
you
true.
ass out titties out and he tells you, yo, you look mad good.
and you ask for your number, you're giving it.
You're giving it. You're giving it. What don't give it. So that's the first one I'm just saying. Like they just use this lie. Oh, I'm not dressing for everybody. I'm dressing for myself type thing. And I think it's one of the dumbest things I've seen personally. I don't think it makes sense.
I don't dress for myself. I dress for the other gender. To be very honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like even like when I get dressed, like I'm getting dressed like in a mindset of like I'm trying, like, okay, I look good, I know I look good, fine, boom. But there's also the same time, like, if I put on if I'm putting effort into my outfit, then it's like, damn, nah, I'm putting actual effort into this. Then I'm looking at it as a point of like I'm not saying like I want like attraction, but in the sense of like, yo, like to get stares, like, oh, yo, this nigga know how to dress. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going outside like just to wear like fire stuff just because I want to wear fire stuff. Not this. I don't think a lot of people do that. When people really do that, it's usually people who have money to do that. Like that means like that's your everyday wear. Nigga, this is not my everyday wear all the damn time. You know what I'm saying?
But you be saying that about me.
What?
You talking about I dress like I'm going on a date every day. That's my everyday stuff though. I just dress to be nice.
I know. See, but that's the thing. There's a way to dress without looking like you're going somewhere important.
No, sometimes I look like a bum when I don't want to put any effort. But every day I put effort. I think about my outfit the day before. And I get it ready the day before.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I'm just saying, I feel like you can put together different outfits that don't look like you're going somewhere that you're actually not. Okay, well,
that's just how I am. No, because in other countries like Japan, they be styling out every day. So
we don't live in Japan.
I'm just a regular person, though. It doesn't matter. I'm just a regular person.
I mean, you really could do that. Like I'm like I know for me,
they be doing that at school too. All of them becoming in trench coats.
Yeah, but look,
Balenciaga.
Look where you go to school though. Look where you go.
There's stuff be Dior sneakers.
Look where you go to school though. So I would do that too if I was going to your school.
No, some of them be dressing like bums. But the other, it's like half and half. Some of them be dressing like bums. The others be dressing like it's fashion week every week.
Everybody at my school dress like the same thing.
It also depends on the time of the class because idioms, what you dressing up for?
Yeah, what y'all do?
Wake up and come.
That don't make no sense. Just throw on some clothes and just get out. But damn, this is gonna be off topic. But yeah, nah. So that's one of the. I'm sorry. I'm looking at
Get your life together.
Yeah. So that was like one of the biggest things that I was thinking about. It's like the way like people like act differently and different people act differently. Like even dressing wise, but not even so much dressing wise. You can also look at the fact that like if people be like, alright. So how you feel about your nigga being friends with the opposite gender? Like
if you have one.
Yeah, if you had one, like how would you feel if your nigga like
if I was to have one. I mean honestly, what I do is like what I always want in a relationship is reciprocity. Look it up if you don't know what that word means. Anyways, it is reciprocity. Like whatever he's not gonna like. Aren't you looking it up? Whatever he does that, okay, whatever I do that he doesn't like, he can't do it. Like, that's just hypocrisy. But if he's allowing this, then I should be allowed also, you know? So, like, if he is not going to have a problem with me having male friends, then why should I have a problem with him having female friends, you know? I mean, there's certain boundaries, obviously. Like, we're not going to be going to this person's house. Like, we're not doing that. We're not going to be going to this person's house, hanging out, talking about, oh, that's my friend. No, we're not doing that. We all going to hang out outside in public. We're not doing that. Yeah. Because why would I do that also? You know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, and don't put yourself in these predicaments and situations that you have to make excuses talking about, oh, it wasn't like that. Don't let me catch you. Please. Don't let me catch you. Because then my mind will start going. And whatever you say, lies out your mouth. It's lies.
No, I think, for me, no. No. It's a no. It's a hell no. It's a no, nigga, no. No. Let me tell you why. Let me say why. Because, like, the reason for me is because as a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I know how niggas think. I know how they think. So when niggas do this friend stuff, I swear to God, it's two things. If a nigga's friends with you, it's either means one or two things. Either means A, he's trying to get with you, but he's just playing a long game. Or B, if a nigga's friends with you after a long minute and he don't make a move on you, that just means he doesn't find you attractive at all. If a nigga finds you attractive, he's gonna make a move on you. Literally impossible. Unless he's gay. Unless he's gay. Unless he's Mo, there's no reason why if he finds you attractive, he's not gonna some way, shape, or form, or at some point, you know what I'm saying, make a move on you. You know what I'm saying? But the reason that's why I said it's a no for me, because I'm like, I know how niggas think. Like, I've seen niggas do that whole friendship, talking about let me be your best friend, and then freaking a year or a couple months later, I see them talking about holding hands, talking about we together.
Lucky, that's girls too, though. It'll be their friends would be their sneaky links. Like, I can't speak for me, but I know how females are in this world, and so their male friends are definitely their sneaky links. But me personally, like, if I'm just friends with a person, I'm just friends with them, because at the end of the day, all I'm thinking about is you. All I'm waiting for is for you to text me, is I can't wait till you text me back. I can't wait to see you, yada, yada, yada. That's all I'm thinking about, to be honest. Like, scrub him over there. I just need him for whatever. Not really, because I have you, to be honest.
Yep, that's what I said.
That's
like,
just...
I don't know. I know. Well, okay. Speaking from experience, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole like, we friends, and this is my friend. Like, I knew him. What is other? Nah, bro, we're dragging it because somebody's lying. Somebody's definitely lying. Let me tell you somebody. Let me tell you something. One of my mottos is everybody's a liar until proven otherwise. Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm convinced everybody lying. Because, bro, you can't like tell me that like if and like you can't tell me that if you're in a relationship that you being with somebody, or like you being with somebody for me, and then you go like having like mad friends of the opposite gender, that like I don't see how that's okay. The thing about it, other thing about it is I don't see how being friendly is okay either, to a certain extent, because like you don't start dragging it. What I mean by being friendly, like
hugs. We're not hugging chest to chest, especially if you have somebody. Why are you hugging chest to chest for? Why are you even hugging? It's a handshake. It's a little dot. Don't even touch him, because you touch him, it's hi, how you here? It's an air high five. To be honest, like personally, I wouldn't want my nigga to be talking to nobody. Don't even look at nobody. But I mean, like, let's be realistic. Like, he's gonna look. But he doesn't have to linger. You know how you look at somebody? You don't have to be lingering. You know? Like, don't be... No. This is the thing. Like, I understand males. Like, even if you have somebody, you're still a male. Like, you're still going to look at other girls or whatever. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Just don't do it in front of my face. Or if you look, it got to be, like, 0.1 seconds. Because, yeah, it got to be quick. Like, because if I catch you lingering... then I'm gonna feel some type of way, especially if we don't have the same body type. I'm gonna be feeling some type of way, like, oh, so you want her body now, and I don't have that type of stuff, or yada yada yada. I'm just saying that's like, but it's the same for females. Like, no, don't be looking at
you're right.
Like, but whatever you don't have, like, say if you have a dad body.
But at the same time, when it comes to stuff like that, then I feel it's a little bit different, because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, if I'm with you, then I don't think it completely matters what else might be the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, if, for example...
No, because the girl might be that insecure, or that...
I get that.
That she'll think that once you look at the girl, that you're making plans to break up or whatever.
All right, so if that's the case, then you're just crazy. But here's the thing. Who said it? Vince Staples said it in an interview. He said, Don't be insecure and then try to throw your insecurities back at me, nigga. Don't do that. If you insecure, I get it. Like, and the thing about I get it, if you're a girl, like if you're a person you're insecure, the person you with, I get it's supposed to like help you like to like validate you, stuff like that. I get it. Boom. But at the end of the day, insecurity is always gonna come back down to you, like yourself, as to whether or not what you think. Because again, anybody can tell you anything they want. If you don't believe it, then it don't make a difference. It don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. But don't be insecure and then try to throw your insecurities back at me and try to make me look bad. Don't do that. That's your insecurity. Nigga, say mine.
When it comes to insecurity, based on the level of insecurity, like, you have, if it's like a high level, I think you should work on it before you get into a relationship, because then you'll just be looking for reassurance. Then you'll just be looking for reassurance and commitment. I mean, not commitment. And like communication that, oh, I'm still with you. I'm still with you. I don't want nobody else. Yada yada. Blah blah blah. But I feel like with insecurities, you just gotta like get that together on your own. I don't think you should be in a relationship, especially if you have a high level of insecurity, because then
You're gonna start
it's gonna
projecting
exactly,
it
and
on
then
the person you're
he
with.
slash she is gonna keep getting tight
I
or
think
like annoyed maybe by
just
it.
like just for the fact that like they gonna feel like it's like whatever I do, whatever I say, it's not helping because it's like what else was not helping, but just more for the fact that like, bro,
It's also
work on it.
insecurities also will also hinder like trust though, because then you'll start thinking that he or she is always out with this with a nigga or a girl or whatever, but they really at home sleep. I saw this TikTok, and the nigga didn't answer the phone, and then so finally he answered, and he was like, I will sleep, Jasmine. And she was like, you sleep in the middle of the day? You never sleep at this time. Who's the bitch? You never sleep at this time. I'm like, so men can't sleep at different times of the day no more? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Stuff
but
like
he really was.
stuff like that.
Like-
Stuff like that just gets dragged.
And then he was like, you have my location, like, and then she was like, I heard some echoing or whatever, yada yada. Stop it. You that insecure. He can't sleep now, fall asleep. He was like, I was laying in bed. And he sounded like he was done too. He was like, I was asleep, Jasmine.
Stuff like that gets dragged based off of past relationships. Like, and it's like
That too.
This is the thing. This is really how I think of stuff sometimes.
Especially if you're not healed and you have wounds.
If
from
you
your
have
past
issues
relations.
as a person, then I don't necessarily think you should be in a relationship if your issues are that big. If they're that big, then because I feel like everybody's always gonna have issues. But if your issues are that big, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna end up violate. You're gonna project on somebody else all your problems and all your issues, and then weigh that person down tremendously. And the other thing is you're gonna end up having that person go through unnecessary stuff, and then be like, I can't deal with this no more. Because bro, it doesn't make any sense if you have that much issues. But this is the thing I realized. People don't know how to self-evaluate themselves. It's like niggas don't know, and when I say niggas, I'm referring to people like just women and men. Like niggas don't know how to niggas don't know how to they don't know how to self-evaluate themselves. They don't know how to look at their own self, their own problems, and like, this is what I got wrong with me. This is how I am as a person. They don't understand how to do that.
And that's what we was talking about in my love class, my class about love. Yeah, it's called Love Actually, and we literally talk about love, types of love, if love is wrong, which is very good because now I'm looking at everybody's relationships like, fix yourself. But anyways, in our love class, we was talking about how sometimes it's good to be alone and not like jump from relationship to relationship, because then you can like self-evaluate and see like what went wrong, if you were the problem. And if you had trauma from that relationship, you can't just put it onto your next partner. Like, you need time to breathe and to like get yourself together, because the human species or whatever is not really meant to be alone.
Yeah, it's not. But
Like, we're very social, whatever, yada yada yada. But I do think that there's periods where you need to be alone, especially if you've just come from a relationship. Like, don't just keep hopping and hopping and hopping, and then you have more trauma, and then you'll start to be toxic, and you're the one who's gonna start to have the red flags, and then nobody's gonna want you, and then you're gonna be alone forever until you fix yourself.
I think that a lot of times one of the big things is that social media puts a lot of pressure on people to think that they have to be in a relationship, and it also puts a lot of pressure on people to think that this is how their relationship should be going.
Oh, like when the woman be like, if your man wanted to, he could, yada yada yada. I'm sorry, not everybody is rich, not everybody has all of these. all of these things. Like,
oh my god, I can't. Hell, it's stupid.
Because some lady, some lady's boyfriend went to Japan for like a year, so they have to do long distance, and so he wrote like a little tiny book and wrote like letters for every day for her to read until the day that they meet together. And she was crying in the car. She was like, I can't believe he did this. I'm gonna miss him so much. And then she was like, it just goes to show you, if he wanted to, he would, because he wrote me a letter every day and he told me not to read it. He told me to read a letter a day, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And like, maybe not everybody is like that. Like a person that.
God, nigga.
That's like.
We're not all.
Uses,
damn, what's the famous author?
We're not Langston Hughes.
Yes, we're not all Langston Hughes, nigga.
Right?
Like, damn, we all don't know how to write. But here's the thing. I feel like that if he wanted to, he would shit. It's stupid because I feel like no. Actually, that if he wanted to, he would. Actually makes a lot of sense. The issue is that y'all be thinking y'all the one when y'all not. Y'all be thinking y'all special when y'all not. When you stop dragging it, y'all be regular old. Nobody give a damn. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then y'all seriously need to calm the hell down. Because I think that a lot of times, like when they say if you wanted to, you would. They say that because a nigga's gonna go off of them because he really might be messing with them that much. If a nigga not doing that for you, you know why he not doing that for you? Because it's 9 times out of 10 he don't fuck with you like that. Or he ain't mess with you that heavy.
He's not like super financially stable and you want all of this stuff. You want him to pay for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that goes back to all of this women want to be independent. When
Yeah, I can't stop that now. You're gonna have me up for like a hour straight about that.
Okay.
Cause
I'm just saying,
Jesus,
like,
let me have that.
All these women, I don't know, just females just want a lot, but then they don't want a lot, and you can't have both. Like, you can't win at everything. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
The man is not your slave. He can just do everything for you, and then you not give back. Like, I'm going back to reciprocity. Like, that's what you need in a relationship. Like, it can't be one-sided.
Exactly.
Like, doesn't make any sense.
Niggas, but that's the thing. Niggas.
Everybody gonna think I'm a female hater. You hate your own gender?
A lot of people think a lot of women are under this assumption that they deserve all of this and that and that. My thing is this. I don't think that's the case.
Bro.
No, you're right. But this is the thing. I don't think that's the case. I don't think every female deserves everything that they think they deserve because a lot of y'all are messed up. Y'all messed up and y'all not great human beings. So why should you get the world? If you're not a great person, why am I giving you shit?
The world. On my JoJo.
That's the thing I'm not understanding, bro.
JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
I'm not understanding about that. That's the thing that pisses me off, bro.
Shout out to the people that watch anime. The world. Okay.
That's the thing that really that's the thing that really pisses me off though. Like real quick before we end. The thing that pisses me is that I can't stand is that y'all gotta understand. Yeah, females gotta understand, you feel me? That like the cadence that you can't get with a nigga, and I said this last week, bro. You cannot get with a nigga, right? And then assume that he's the perfect one or he should be doing all this extra stuff for you. You cannot do that. You just cannot do that. You know why you can't do that, bro? Because if that's the case, if you're gonna do that, then you're gonna think that everybody's like that person you can settle down with, and that's not the case. And I get at a certain age you want to do all this stuff, like you want to sit down, but at the same time you cannot sit there and rush. So you can't rush stuff. And if it's not the person, go move on. But that's my thing. The only thing I'm saying is that it's like don't sit there and try to project on other people like what you think your views and like your other stuff. Don't do that. I don't care what type of whether you think he should be doing this for you, that for you. If he wanted to, he would. He definitely would. He doesn't because you're not the one for him. He doesn't like you like that. That's just the case. It's just that I swear to God, it's that simple. But the thing about it is y'all ain't hear that. Y'all ain't hear that. And that's what I'm saying. Like you said, but Anna, see, even if he is broke, I feel like
said my name.
I feel like even if that is the case, I still feel as if that even if you're broke, you're still gonna find a way to do everything you need to do to try to make her feel as good as possible. True. The issue is that y'all be nobodies, nothings, literally zero, dirt under my shoe, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Literally nothing, and think y'all deserve the Queen of England's tiara.
But I also
no,
feel like even if you broke that, and you still try to do everything you can for her, she'll see it as, oh, what is this? Like,
hell
you
yeah,
can't do more for me. Yada,
hell yeah,
yada, yada.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just like, appreciate.
Hell yeah.
Just appreciate that he even went out the way to do this for you.
But that's the thing. Females of this generation, like I said before, they're selfish. They're selfish. They think about themselves in every situation. They think about what is this benefiting from me. What is this doing for me? Shut the hell up. There's a reason why a lot of y'all just gonna die single. Because y'all just dumb. You're retarded. You're stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But the thing, that's why I understand it. But the thing is, again, like, the right female for the right nigga is gonna recognize that he's trying to do everything he can. He may not be in the best situation financially or spiritually, mentally, anything like that, but he's always gonna do the best he can to make sure he can provide for the, like, or do what he needs to do to make sure she's always happy. That's always gonna be the case, and the right female is always gonna appreciate that. The issue is, again, a lot of niggas sometimes be busting their ass and doing what they can. It may not seem that big to her because she just dumb, but to him it's a lot because he's trying his hardest. The issue is, again,
and that's a turn off. Girl, bye.
The issue again is, yeah, just dumb. Y'all don't understand that he ain't doing everything he wants you to do. Either A, because he just may not be able to do it at the time, or B, you just ain't it. You just ain't it, and it's that simple. But you know what? We done. We're gonna come back next episode. I'm just talking about that next episode. The whole.
Alright, guys. No, please don't talk about that now without me.
Yeah, you be there. Next episode, we definitely gonna talk about that because y'all be dragging it with that whole I'm independent, but at the same time, still better they gotta pay your bills.
Guys, I'm not a female hater.
You stupid.
It's just that some of y'all females really just.
But episode 5 in the books. You feel me? We gonna come back next week.
That's
Episode
YouTube
6. Channel. Yeah. So this is Anna, guys. She's my cousin.
Yeah, actually. Okay, yeah. Biologically, I'm his cousin, but really, I'm his sister.
Yeah. We close. Yeah. So I look at her more the sister than I do my cousin. But yeah. So next week, you feel me? She's gonna be on next week. Definitely episode 6. We're gonna talk about some stuff. And yeah, we're gonna highlight y'all next week. And you know, you don't know our saying. Our saying is at the end we always say, don't be mad. No, don't be glad. Stay mad.
Don't be glad. Stay mad.
All right, we'll highlight y'all next week.
Okay, that's done. It's 3:15.